Hey, today I'm going to be showing you a little porch that I made for the back of my truck. It just slides into the hitch. I use this on the back of my truck because I've got a camper, and this thing really works out great. So I made it out of a rack I bought at Harbor Freight. It's the aluminum one. I think it's like 80 bucks. And then I use an old pallet board that was just lying around in my garage. So you can see here, once I get it slid into place, I just pin it there, and then without anything on there, it's pretty loose and wobbly. So what I did is to solve this is I bought a little U-bracket for like $2.99 at Home Depot, and then I took a piece of steel I had lying around the garage and I cut it to fit and drilled a couple holes in it just to reinforce it. And then what I do is I attach that to the hitch of the truck, and then over the that square stock there that slides into the hitch. And then you can even see kind of the little line where it rests. And you tighten that down real good, and it really makes it a lot more sturdy. So you're going to see here in a minute when I get this all tightened down, I'll shake it for you, and you'll see how much less movement there really is once I do this. Now you can buy these online. They have them. I think they're like 20 bucks or 25 bucks on Amazon. Again, I just went to my Home Depot or Lowe's, something like that, and I spent 3 bucks on the U bolt and then just cut a little piece of steel and drilled some holes in it. So whatever works for you. This porch is coming really handy. So I like to take my camper out and go hunting, so it's always not the best of weather. Sometimes it's raining, and sometimes I'm up in the snow. And I made it so I've got some gaps there between the boards. That way, if I step up here in boots, I can kick them off, and the dirt and the mud and the snow and everything else can fall in between. And when I made this thing, I took the pallet boards, cut them to size, and then I coated them in polyurethane so that they don't swell up with water. It just kind of helps it last longer. And what I'm probably going to do is every year, I'm probably just going to put a couple more coats of the polyurethane on there and just keep building it up over time, just to keep it so that it lasts a little bit longer. So, and it was a pretty easy project. As far as the rack itself goes, it does have some little walls around it that I chose not to put on there because I just didn't really feel that I needed it. And I was going more for the porch aspect so I could use it as a step to get up into my camper. And like I said, it really works out well. I'm also going to put a front hitch on my truck. And then if I'm towing my boat or anything like that, or a trailer with some quads or something, I can take this and then put it on the front and still take it with me. Then when we detach the boat or the quad trailer, then I can put this on there. So you can see here now I've attached it. I'm shaking around and stuff. There's way less movement. Most of it's just because the shocks on my truck are bouncing up and down. So here's an angle of me stepping up into the truck. See, my camper works out where I can leave my tailgate on. So it makes a perfect little step. So I kind of got two porches there with my tailgate. But this has really come in handy. My wife really likes it. It makes it really easy to get in and out of the camper. This rack is rated for 500 pounds. So it also holds quite a bit of weight, which is really nice for when I do need to load stuff down. A lot of times what we put on here is firewood, so we don't have to put it inside the camper. And then when we get there, we can do a quick unload of the firewood and then go ahead and get our camp set up and get a fire going and start a trip. So I hope you guys found this video interesting. Hopefully it gave you some ideas for what you can do. If you do have a camper that hangs down over the back of your truck, you can always just get an extension for it. I have one for this one. I just don't really need it for my truck. So thanks for watching. Take care.